All right, we will call this meeting to order at 5:30, Board of Zoning Appeals. We are going to start this evening with recognition of some former members of the board. Thank you. Hi, Donna. If you would come up here, and we will recognize you. So first up tonight, we have the recognition of Donna Shaw Murphy for your service to the board, or the city, and the Board of Zoning Appeals. This is from the mayor, and I'm just going to go ahead and read it. It says, "Dear Donna, we thank you for your dedicated service to the city from 2021 to 2025. Your contribution to the Regional Leadership Institute, Board of Zoning Appeals, and the citizens of Alpharetta are witnessed by the quality of our city. Your many hours of hard work are appreciated by the mayor, city council, and residents of the city of Alpharetta." Congratulations. We thank you very much for your time served. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If the board would come down, we're going to do a photo with Donna.
See, this is what y'all get when you
Get everybody
all
down.
your hard work.
Additionally, this evening, we are going to recognize Kurt Driscoll as well, who he could not be here, unfortunately, but we do want to recognize Kurt Driscoll for his service to the city and the Board of Zoning Appeals as well. So we appreciate Kurt very much. All right, so roll call. We have a quorum. We have all but one member present this evening. If you would please stand and pledge to the flag with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, first up, we have the minutes from last month's meeting. We do need to make a correction that there was a second for the motion for vice chair, which was Ann Holcomb. So if we could, does anybody else have any other corrections that need to be made? All right, can I get a motion to approve with that correction?
Motion to approve?
All right, do we have a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? Yep, okay. Okay. All righty. Well, if you'd like to read the procedure.
An individual requesting to be heard on a matter related to the purpose of the hearing must be recognized by the chair before addressing the board. Upon rising to speak, the speaker must identify himself or herself and furnish a home or business address before proceeding with any comments or remarks. The board will allow the proponents a total of 10 minutes to speak in support of an application. Opponents will be allowed 10 minutes to speak in opposition. Comments are accepted first from the applicant, followed by persons speaking in favor, and then from those in opposition. Upon conclusion of any opposing comments or presentations, the chair will allow the applicant to offer rebuttal if any time is remaining in the original allotted 10 minutes. And the chair has the discretion to add more time if needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So first up for our public hearing this evening, we have V-25-26, Briarfield Road. It's consideration of a variance to Unified Development Code subsection 1.3.1B1 to reduce the rear platted setback from 30 feet to 15 feet to allow for a deck expansion. The property is located at 3235 Briarfield Road and is legally described as being located in land lot 1131, 2nd District, 2nd Section, Fulton County, Georgia. Mr. Woodman.
Thank you, Chairman and board members. The item before you this evening is a variance to reduce a rear setback from 30 feet to 15 feet. That would accommodate a deck conversion to a screen porch and deck extension. And I have the location map on the overhead. This property is located at 3235 Briarfield Road. This is in the Briarfield subdivision. Property is approximately a third of an acre. It's zoned R15. And it is developed with a two-story home. It's about 2,600 square foot, single-family detached home. And the home does have an elevated deck on the back of the home, as you can see in this picture. The deck was constructed in 2001 with the construction of the home. Surrounding properties are zoned R15. The property to the, and I'll just put the location map back up, properties to the north, west, and south are located in the Briarfield subdivision. Property to the east is located in the Alpharetta Estates subdivision. The Briarfield subdivision plat requires a 30-foot rear setback. The R15 rear setback is only 25 feet. So the neighborhood requires a greater rear setback than what the zoning does. This is existing deck that I showed you is actually legal non-conforming. So it already encroaches 13 feet into the required 30-foot rear setback. And I'll show you that on the applicant's site plan. So you can see the home here sitting on the lot. The existing deck is approximately here, which is labeled as the screen porch. So the existing deck will be converted from an elevated deck to a covered screened porch. And then just north of it, the deck will be extended to provide a grill deck. That grill deck basically sits here at this bay window, and you can see that right here. So again, this deck area is what will be the screened-in porch, and then the grilling deck will be extended out in front of this bay window. On the site plan, you can see of course, the screened enclosure here. The grilling deck is approximately 16 by 14, and the setback that is provided with the new deck would have a 15-foot setback. So that's the needed variance, is going from 30 feet to 15 feet. We did look at variance approvals in the Briarfield subdivision, and we found at least 5 examples of setback variances being approved within that neighborhood. And also looked at the review criteria for a variance, and we found that the property does have exceptional and peculiar conditions, and the ordinance creates an unnecessary hardship. As you can see from the site plan, the property does have an unusual shape. It's not the typical square or rectangular shaped property that you see with most residential lots, because it is located on a cul-de-sac. That unusual shape of the property results in a shallow building envelope. Additionally, we noted that the existing deck is already legal non-conforming, already encroaching into the rear setback by 13 feet, and the proposed covered porch and deck extension will only encroach an additional 2 feet into the rear setback. The applicant did provide or contact adjacent properties as well as the Briarfield HOA, and they received no objections. And with that, staff is recommending approval of the applicant's request subject to one condition. We'll read that condition. Screen porch and deck extension shall be permitted as depicted on the site plan labeled Exhibit A with a 15-foot rear setback. And that concludes the presentation. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer those.
Any questions?
Was the, you said it was already non-conforming to the setback. Was that a previous variance or?
No, so there was no previous variance for it. I found no evidence of any variances being approved for that. My guess is that Someone probably used, just like they used on the survey is actually showing a 25-foot rear setback, which is what the zoning requires.
Okay.
But we follow the actual subdivision plat, which requires a 30-foot setback. So this setback, where it's shown here, actually the 30-foot setback would come closer to the home, and maybe even the corner of the home, and this part possibly encroaches into that. We find these mistakes over the years. The Windward community, we find encroachments on setbacks all the time. I don't know exactly what happened in the past with that, if it was missed by, during a review of the land disturbance permit or a building permit, or it could have just been bad surveying.
Sure, okay.
Got a question. On the backside, what's the property? Is it residential or is that the city boundary on the backside?
This is a residential property at the rear, so the neighborhood to the rear is Alpharetta Estates. Single-family detached homes, large lots.
Okay.
And you can see that a little bit better here on the aerial map. In fact, I don't know that either of these two lots have been developed. From this aerial map, they look like they do not have any homes on them.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you very much. If the applicant would like to please come forward, and please state your name and address on the microphone there.
Yes, my name's Andrew Moore. I'm the general contractor that my clients have hired to complete this task. They're here, obviously, by the way. Should you have any questions for them, the homeowners, it's Jim and Michelle Connolly. And I've read through the staff report, and I concur and agree with everything that's within it. And if I can answer any additional questions for you guys, I'd be happy to.
I have a question. On the backside, as on the picture, there's a big tree on the backside. Is it affecting the tree or the tree will stay? No effect of?
I'm having kind of a back.
I was saying that on the backside of the house, I've seen a big tree on the picture.
Big tree on the.
There is a tree actually on the backside of
Yeah,
the
that's-
house where you're trying to build.
Yes,
the
it's,
deck.
it's several feet away. Would you say the tree on the back of the house is probably 20 feet away?
It's not going to be affected.
No. Yeah. And we got approved for a land disturbance permit to go through, and we have a tree save area, and that's well within the allotted area.
Will the new deck use roughly the same post as currently is there?
They're I believe 6x6 posts. I believe we'll likely do an 8x8 post. It'll be quite a bit more beefier look to it. The deck that they're building is pretty considerable. They'll all be new footings attached. But yeah.
Any other questions? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Any discussion from the board? All right, do we have a motion? Oh, sorry, sorry. Any public comment? All right. Do we have a motion from the board?
I'll make a motion to approve as with the condition of the city.
Okay.
Second.
All right, all in favor? None opposed. All right, congratulations.
Thank you. Let us know when the first barbecue is.
All right, well, do we have any items from, do we have any items from board members tonight? No, are there any items from staff? All right, well, we will adjourn at 5:44.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Yeah, congratulations. Yes, of course.